Welcome to Dials and Dice Gaming. Tonight, we are doing a battle report, joined by Lee and Adam. And we're doing a battle report of Adam's game. Yep,
Against
should
Maui.
be against Maui, yeah. And what happened to
Hey,
my
guys.
display capture? There we go. Welcome, guys.
How are you tonight?
Good. You here, Adam?
And we lost Adam. All right.
Oh no.
Where'd you go?
Oh, yeah,
you have
Adam.
Muted, Steven?
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll work on that. Steven, why don't you get us started? What are we doing tonight?
We're doing a battle report of Adam's game. It was round 5. I see his mic popping in. I just don't hear his voice.
Yeah, me neither. Adam, did you mute yourself?
Hey, fellas, if you can hear me, I'm having just a bit of trouble with the audio. I'll join
Oh.
you in just a second.
Oh, we hear
Yeah.
you now.
Oh yeah, just a tip, Adam. Turn your computer audio down if it's echoing, and if you have it on stream, like on your computer, just mute that to where you can only hear us on Discord. So, anyway, yeah, we're doing a battle report of the game between Maui and Adam. Maui's flying a Phoenix Squadron, 2 Phoenix Squadron pilots with intimidation. So his intent is to block and to try to get some focus fire on some other ships that he's blocking. And he's got 2 Bandit Squadron pilots, Lieutenant Blount and Luke Skywalker. So really, just a lot of guns.
Yeah.
Adam is flying. Thank you, Mr. Rocket Crocker. Adam is flying 2 104th Battalion pilots with advanced proton torpedoes, veteran tail gunner, R3 astromech with Ahsoka Tano with battle meditation, and Shadow Squadron veteran. So once we get Adam situated here, we will ask him about the game,
What he was thinking.
and go from there. Again, welcome to Dials and Dice. This is our first battle report officially. This is a round 5 game. If you are tracking the game, yeah. If you're tracking the game, you probably know the results. But it's always good to hear the thoughts behind the maneuvers, and to see what people were thinking. So, Adam, are you here yet?
I am, buddy. Thank you so much for having me.
Is there any way you could turn your microphone up some?
How about that? Can you hear me now, sir?
Oh yeah, much better.
There we go.
All right.
Great,
So
great.
let's see here.
Get her rolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn Adam up on my end because I can do that. Okay, so we'll start the game here. So as we are playing this thing, this is, I think, like the second round. This is the second round. This is after the first round. They've moved, taken their actions. They are planning for the second round. So Adam, tell me what were your initial thoughts lining up against the board from Maui's list?
Yeah, so I'll tell you, I knew that his 2 A-wings, the Phoenix Squadron pilots, were I-1s and that they had intimidation.
Okay.
And so I was aware that he would probably try and zoom in to block with those guys.
Okay, so you were just anticipating a block coming from those.
Yeah.
Well, and they move quick, that's for sure. So
Yes, they do.
they're going to get right in your face and try to keep you from doing anything.
Exactly. And so I employed just a bit of gamesmanship with the arcs on the first turn by moving them 2 forward.
Okay.
And I knew that that would put my opponent in in a position of having to wonder if he should go ahead and attempt his block this turn or the next turn.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Sounds
And
like
as
a good
we
plan.
Yep. And I could see that Luke and the other A-wing were slightly out of position over here on the right. And so I decided to swing the yellow arc out just a bit to cover anybody that would attempt to come in.
Okay, so we got so we see this round the A-wing is zooming in, trying to he did a focus boost here.
Yeah, and he did. Was that a 5 straight?
I believe so. If you have 5 straight.
Yeah. So he's really trying to come in and get that arc totally and have you lose your activation.
Yeah, and he brought these other ships behind, just trying to keep the arcs wide. Hoping to get that focus fire in on that intimidated ship that he potentially blocked.
Yep. He definitely is going after your red arc. He was trying to one-shot it. Looks like that's a lot of firing arcs between an A-wing and 2 X-wings. And I bet you he's going to bring in that red X-wing. And I'm sorry, I can't see who's who, but I bet you he's going to bring that in right in behind and also try to take another shot.
Yes, but as you see, Adam dialed into 1 straight and did not get blocked.
Nice.
And he took an R3.
Release the Kraken.
Yep. Yes. Took an R3 astromech lock on these 2 ships here, green and the blue A-wing.
Gonna be a lot of blood in this next one if anybody has some decent dice.
What's the opposite of support? I'm here for that. Well, I don't really know what the opposite of support is. I tell you what opposite of support is. Subscribing. Subscribe to our channel, and we will try to do a giveaway. Well, we will do a giveaway if we get a subscription.
So Adams already said if he wins, so he's going to get a lat.
Oh, nice.
So what do you guys want?
Maui.
I can't see the chat comments, unfortunately, so Steven's going to have to tell me.
You can't pull it up on Twitch?
No, it's not coming up, man.
That's weird. This is a replay, Mr. Rucker Crucker. This is a battle report. We are talking to Adam, going through what his maneuvers were. Adam is one of my teammates. We did terrible in this tournament, but it is okay because we had fun. It's not always about winning. If you have fun, that's enough sometimes. So what he did here, tell us what you did with Ahsoka here, Adam.
So I have this uncanny ability to get poor Ahsoka blown right off the map. So I wanted to put her in range of both of my arcs so that I could use her for battle meditation, but I wanted to try and dodge whatever arcs I could from this ring of early initiative ships coming in to the right here.
Yes, and I have noticed in when you fly this, they very often do target Ahsoka. Ahsoka is pretty easy target to kill because she's usually force starved, and she's giving her actions away. So that's an easy target to go after there. So Luke came in, did a target lock on the yellow, and I'm gonna try to keep up with the stats here. This is a live stat while we don't have a timer. And you'll see the camera moving around a little bit as I'm trying to capture that on the recording when I record it. So Luke rolled 3 hits, is shooting at yellow, and he rolled an evade. See what he did here. Yeah. Yep, he spent his focus to take 1 on to yellow. And nothing in range for Blount.
I don't think Luke was prepared to engage at that moment.
No, I don't. He was kind of far back. He was just He's just trying to follow up, protect Luke, keep Luke from getting blasted off the board. I think that was intent. And the Shadow Squadron has a range 2 at the A-wing ion cannon, and rolled 3. Adam spent the focus here, trying to get that ion through. Tell us about the ion, how that works on this list.
Yeah. The ions typically worked very well when I got a double modded shot. A lot of times I would have a target lock and I could follow up the next round with a focus. In this game, I was not able to overcome his sort of natural paint on the green dice, and for the first time in a while, I did not actually ionize a ship.
Yes, because you had a record going of ionizing something every round, right?
Yes,
Or every
at
game.
nearly every game. I've been
Yeah.
using Dutch in the Rebels a lot, and he had like a 14-game streak of ionizing things.
Nice.
Pretty good. Okay, so just trying to follow this stuff. We had yellow shooting at pink, 3 hits, and 1 goes through.
2 more natties.
I think, was that 2 shields on pink? Not sure. We'll see. We'll see when I zoom out. Now this is the sweet. I was watching this game live, and this is the sweet moment where I was like, "Oh yes, range 1 double modded advanced proton torp at this poor little A-wing."
Oh, poor guy.
Oh man,
This is not the first time I've faced Initiative 1 blockers.
Clearly.
This was beautiful. He rolls. Doesn't get a great roll to begin with.
No, I would say not.
It was modded and target locked, which was helpful.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the roll that counts.
Ooh.
And actually,
Ouch.
Adam, I noticed you missed a trigger here. You're actually supposed to turn one of those hits into another crit with advanced proton torps.
Yep. Good call. Good call.
So that was 1 evade, and you deleted that
Dead.
thing.
He is dead.
He just deleted the A-wing. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
Just flip the table. No, I guess I maybe not.
With this many ships, you really have to manage the game of attrition. And if you're not taking a ship around out, eventually they're going to out attrit you.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
True. That's
when
a
you're
lot of firing
flying,
arcs.
yeah. Six ships against 4, you have to really focus fire something and take it off the board. Yep. See that oof emoji in the chat there from Mr. Rocker Crocker. That's a hard tag to say. I have to really slow it down. Rocker Crocker. I feel like I'm going to say something bad. So here comes the bandits shooting.
It's nice to have him here. He is quite prevalent in the community, so
Yes. If you're not familiar with Dials and Dice, give us a follow. Give us a subscription. We really appreciate it. Oh, Dr. Rocker Crocker. His wife is Dr. Rocker Crocker.
nice.
So yellow took another shield there.
You know,
Yeah,
I have a
they
medical
really
question.
start picking on yellow.
What was that, Lee?
I've got a medical question for Dr. Rock. No, I'm not. I got this thing growing on my. I mean, never mind.
Oh,
None of that.
Okay, sorry.
By the way, on a personal note, so you remember Thomas my
Yeah.
old roommate.
Mhm.
He's in town visiting, and I surprised my wife by inviting him over to my parents for dinner. With him and his wife and his baby,
Awesome.
and they came over and had dinner at my parents tonight because they're here in the NC visiting his mom.
Nice.
So yeah, I got to see some old friends. He actually lived with me for like a year.
Where you're currently living, if I remember correctly.
Yep, exactly where I am currently living.
I got to figure out this whole housing situation. So and then
Yeah.
I promised I'd come visit you too.
Yeah, you did. My baby will be a month old Tuesday. I mean, 2 months old Tuesday.
I am a terrible friend. Well, I paid for your Adepticon ticket, so this whole COVID thing blew everything up.
Well, you got refunded for that. I didn't get refunded for the airplane ticket I bought to go to Adepticon.
Well, that just means you get to come next year, assuming that you get vaccinated.
Right? Vaccinated. I ain't doing that crap. It's the mark of the beast.
Oh, okay. All right, just so everybody knows, don't listen to him. He's joking. He's totally joking.
I've never gotten a flu shot. I've never gotten the flu.
You guys are flinging more than proton torpedoes, man.
Oh man, this is gonna be the last episode of Dad Gaming if you don't shut your mouth.
Yeah. Well, did you know, Lee, that 1 year ago today I was on the way to Gen Con?
I didn't.
It came up on my Facebook memories.
Nice. That was fun. We ended
Dude.
up camping out just outside of town.
We camped in
So because we
tents.
could not find anything affordable.
We got to the
And
campsite.
even the campsite was like $300 for the weekend. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, stupid. For tents.
And it was the smallest campsite I've ever seen. I swear it was probably like a, I don't know, 12 by 12 area. I'm exaggerating. It's like 16 by 16. We barely fit 2 cars and 2 tents on it.
Yep. And my wife hit a pole.
She did.
And funny thing, we set up our tents and realized that we had, like, me and my wife and Lee and his wife had the exact same tent. They weren't new or anything. They were old. But somehow we had the exact same tent. Yep. I heard some so we had a comment. They're probably going to put a tracking chip if you get that vaccine. I actually heard on like the news that there were rumors going around the social webs media outlets that that Bill Gates was paying billions to have tracking chips put in the vaccinations.
Okay. Yeah, like they need that. They have my phone, so my Amazon
Right.
Alexas. I think they've got me dialed in.
If they can
I
put
think
up
I've got 8 Alexas in my freaking house. I'm screwed.
if they can put up ads based on my conversation, they have enough.
Oh, I was looking at a wargaming measuring tape here today, and I swear the rest of the day I saw that stupid tape pop up on every platform I own.
Right? Ridiculous.
Yep.
So they're about 18 minutes into this game.
Yep. Moving along.
And
We are down just the one ship.
yes. Yellow Arc has 1 damage card.
This was a critical phase for movement.
Yes. So tell us what you were thinking here. And they actually paused the timer to do a
So-
coffee break. So tell us what you were doing here.
I could tell that obviously his remaining A-wing would probably try and come in and block.
Block.
But I could also see there was nothing on the pipe for the red-based Arc 170. So I decided to move him forward, and then something a little different with the other Arc and the Y-wing, and then trying to keep Ahsoka somewhat to the outside and protected.
Huh,
Yeah,
you
I
got
was,
the coffee?
I was really surprised here. By the way, Adam, how long have you been playing X-Wing? Adam?
He's thinking
Since,
very hard.
Yeah,
December.
Since December. So he's been playing
He's in
about
like
6 months.
months.
Yeah. So I saw his flying just improve through this tournament. By playing these lists over and over again. He really did great, especially in this game. Coming up against this firing line here and predicting the movements and just trying to figure out what his opponent's doing. So hats off to Adam being a newer player.
Super kind words, my friend.
Yeah, congratulations on how well you did this tournament.
Thank you so much. That's very kind.
Although you didn't win any games, you did fly very well. I will say that.
Yeah. Well, the hope is when I get back to the stores and playing in.
With real ships.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And by real, I mean toys. But yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he did go a little faster with red here, like you said. Just getting
I'm
that
surprised
red.
he did arc in and bank in a little bit and try to block.
So
Well,
Adam,
with that arc, the thing is.
So tell me what you were thinking with the barrel roll there.
Veteran tail gunner.
Okay. That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying?
Oh, no worries. So that's exactly what it was. Is the bank with those ARC 170s? If you do those soft banks, it has a tendency to throw their back arcs off of other planes. So you got to be, it's a very linear movement style, like a drunken bus description. And the barrel roll to the right allowed me to bring veteran tail gunner into play for both of the arcs.
Nice.
Yes. So he did that 2 bank and hopped over the A-wing there, getting out of one of the arcs there, or out of 2 of the firing arcs. No, 3. With yellow. And that was a really good maneuver there. Just getting in the way of Luke and getting a veteran tail gunner shot potentially on Blount there. So Ahsoka came in with a 1 hard. Too bad you didn't have too bad you didn't have CLT, because you did line up a really good CLT shot here, but unfortunately, no CLT on this
That's
this
okay.
list.
Battle meditation was worth it.
Yeah. So if you've joined us in Twitch tonight, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Give us a shout in the chat. If you are a subscriber, we have some emotes you can use. We have target lock. I think we have a tie SF, and we have a dad approved. So with the dad approved stamp, if you see something you like or something really cool,
punch it.
Punch dad approved. And right here, I was getting down to see if he would dodge that firing arc there, but I don't think he did. Were you hoping to arc dodge there, Adam?
I got out of one arc, the Z95 in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
And then your B-wing came in right in front of everything. That wasn't a good position, but I understand your intent there, trying to.
Oh, you mean the Y-wing? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
He's for, man. He can take a round of damage.
Yeah. He can.
They're hefty.
They are. 5 hole, 3 shields. Typically take a couple shots before having to worry about it too much. And Blount did a one straight, sitting
He's
right
keeping
there.
That arc wide.
Yep. However, Blount's got a juicy shot right here.
By the way, I'm going to jump in here for a moment and just mention how much I love the graphics on the dad videos that you guys do. Really sharp job.
Thank you.
Thanks. I need to make some more.
We had
It's a lot of fun.
Somebody on Fiverr create that video. That's why we appreciate subscriptions, because we put money into this and we don't get
Boom.
anything out of
I
it.
pulled off a block of Luke. I was admittedly proud of myself.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I saw that. That was really cool. Although you didn't get the shot on Luke there, you did get the block off, preventing him from getting double modded shots here.
It's just too bad he wasn't in ionized range.
Yeah. Or was he? Or was he not?
I can't remember now, honestly.
Yeah, we'll see here in a second. So yeah, Luke got to shoot first, and I think he was shooting at the B wing. Yeah, I wasn't able to hear the table audio, and they didn't know I was recording this, so they weren't really pinging things.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Well, you didn't know. It's no worry. So he spent both force on Luke for 3 hits, and was firing, I believe, into the B wing. So he rolled 1 evade and takes 2 shields. I keep calling it a B wing. You know why I do that?
Why?
Because it's a BTL-B Y wing. There's so many B's in it. I call it a B wing.
The Beetle Beast.
The BTL-B Y wing. All right, 3 hits, 1 evade. I think that was coming from. Who was that coming from? No. Let's see. Blount. That was from Blount. Into the yellow one, and he took two more cards on yellow. All right, now the initiative 2. Well, actually, yeah, I think you got some stuff mixed up here. I was really confused when I was watching it.
We jumped out of order, and he and I sort of struck a deal.
So you had 4 dice and a Blount rolled 2 hits, 2 focuses, and he rolls nothing. So he takes 2 shields on Blount. Did you guys see that?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I backshotted into the A wing.
We might have to speed this up because I think I might have a time limit here on Zoom. So yeah, you shot at the A wing. A wing rolled. Yeah, this is where I was confused. I didn't know if the B wing was shooting or what.
Right. Yeah, we did it out of order.
So I saw he put 2 cards on Blount over there. I wasn't sure what was going on there. Thank you for following, Lee Wagner.
Yep, and then we realized I should have done the 3s.
Yes.
So we jumped to Ahsoka.
All right, so Ahsoka did 2 hits. And he rolled 1, spent the focus, and took 1 on to green. And so this is where I was confused about why did Blount have, why did you say Blount had 2 cards on there, but it was moved to the A-Wing?
Now that I didn't catch wind of, but I fired the arcs out of order from the Y-Wing.
Okay. So you rolled a crit. At Blount, he rolled 2 evades. Now you did veteran turret gunner. On to green. Okay, so yep, you rolled a hit crit. You rolled 1 evade. So he took 1 more onto green. So he's got half points. So he's got 74 points here on the board. Actually, more than that because he killed the other A-Wing somehow. I missed how that worked. So you had 90 points here. Against 27. So this was a really strong start to the game.
Yeah, I got lucky in that regard. Although I did sort of plan the movement, so
And then he rolled 1 hit. Or no, he rolled 1 crit against the B-Wing, which turned into a hit. So I think the B-Wing... Yeah, you took 1 more on the B-Wing here. The Y-Wing, excuse me. Gosh. Keep calling it a B-Wing. Alright, I'm going to fast forward this just a tad bit here.
already.
So just tell us what you were thinking here. So you got that gas cloud in the way. You've got a stressed ARC 170 over there, which
Right.
we'll see what
I knew
happens
that
there
the
in a
gas
minute.
cloud was there, and with the linear movement style that's necessary to keep arcs on target with these ARC 170s, I believe I was planning on doing a hard right 2, which would have put my rear arc facing the swarm. And then I think I may have done a 4K with the red coming up because I knew that would give him another run back through the battlefield.
So, but the red arc was stressed, and we see where you got
That's
that
right. And
confused.
then I messed up the 4K, so we did a 2 straight.
Yeah, it's a white 2 straight.
That's a new player thing there.
I actually did that today when I was playing on a Fang fighter, but it was okay. I was testing a list for the tournament coming up, the the squad leader tournament. And I was flying against 3 actual 3 B wings and 2 Z95s with 3 fangs and a hawk, and I ended up winning. I ate through like 32 hull, 32 damage with those fang fighters.
Nice.
All right, so yeah, he did the 4K here, but
Yeah.
he couldn't do that because he was stressed. So he did the 2 straight white, and I fast forwarded a little bit here. Did the 2 hard
Yeah.
barrel roll on yellow. Ahsoka came in with a 5 straight, trying to get out of the way there. Adam, you were saying Ahsoka's a big target. So I assume you were just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So you spend the force to boost, I think. And that was a slick boost there.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
cleared good.
Yeah, I was trying to get her out of the way.
That was very smart. Let's
Thank you.
and he took the focus there. The B-wing comes around. He did the 4K on the initiative one, the green one there, which was already half pointed.
Yeah.
Looks like he was trying to get him out of range a little bit, protect him because he's already at half points. He comes in close with Blount. Does a 2-bank. I think he did a barrel roll. Yeah. Or no, he did a 2-bank target lock. So they have guns on the B-wing here, which is not pretty.
The Y-wing got a little bit
The
hung out to
Y-wing.
dry there. I didn't mean to leave it quite in that condition.
The Y-wing. It's a Y-wing, Steven.
I'm going to go redesign the Y wing so that it literally just has a Y, like right across the top of it.
Like the letter Y from Sesame Street.
Yes.
I have no problem with the Rebel and the Scum Y-wings. It's just the stupid BTL-B Y-wing. So yeah, he took some damage
Y-wing
here.
and B-wing pilots everywhere that are insulted.
Quite.
Yeah. So he was down a 2-hole after this on the Y-wing. Blount shot. 2 hits, and I think you blanked out here.
Yeah, he takes some damage here, and I think this might be his end.
Yeah, that was the end of the Y-wing.
Hasta luego. Or luego? I don't
Right.
remember.
Luego.
Hasta luego.
A bi-wing. Yeah, that's a good point. Make your tokens giant. Make your stretch tokens giant so you don't miss them.
Smart.
Yeah, he went from a Y-wing to a bi-wing.
Yep. So I was curious, like, so you decided to take the target lock there with the Y-wing, where you, I guess you weren't expecting to be in, getting shot by Blount and Luke, or you just expected to survive it? I don't know.
No, I did not. I just wanted a shot.
Oh, okay. So, then you shoot with, the arcs.
Yep, out of the rear firing arc.
Fast forward it there. You're shooting a Blount. Oh, this was stat right here. Okay,
Yeah.
this was stat.
Obstructed. This is a bit of luck here.
range 3 obstructed. 2 dice against 4. You roll what here? 1 hit through a gas cloud. Range 3. No, here's his roll. He rolled 4 focuses.
Oh, so you get 1 hit through. Very nice.
He got a hit through a gas cloud of range 3. That doesn't happen.
Didn't even have to fire the other arc.
Yeah, he took one on Blount. And then we'll go forward a little bit more. And then Blount died. So get him off the table. Okay, just tell us what you were thinking here. With your arcs facing these directions,
right.
Tell me what was going through your mind in terms of planning for the next round here.
I wanted to get them. Yeah, I wanted to get them back together because those ships work much better in concert. So I knew that if I could get them back together, they could coordinate their arc coverage, firing arc coverage, and if I could keep Ahsoka out of danger and within range 2, I might also pull off another battle meditation double modded shot from the arc.
Yeah.
So that was the hope.
So I'll fast forward here a little bit.
That
Kinda-
asteroid's in a really bad spot.
Yeah,
to
he
do
couldn't do a 4K there. So he moved his initiative 1 up, takes a target lock on Ahsoka. I was curious though, how come you didn't turn with that guy to try to get him closer to your
I
yellow?
messed that up, frankly.
Oh.
Should have banked a little bit and just didn't. Ended up doing 2 straight and didn't ask to change it because I thought it might throw him off a little bit as well.
Oh, okay. So you also did a 1 straight there. Yeah, when I was watching this, I was like, so I wonder what he's doing here. Because you were just kind of spreading the arcs out more.
Yeah.
The opposite of what you were trying to actually accomplish.
Yeah, maybe I was thinking maybe he's trying to make this squad chase the yellow arc, since the yellow arc is at 3 hull, to come around behind with red.
They were both stressed.
So Ahsoka, what was Ahsoka thinking here?
Unfortunately, with the way Ahsoka was placed, I had a couple of options: either run with her, which I probably should have done, or try and get her some reasonable shot, if possible, at range 3, depending on what might be coming from behind. Both my arcs were stressed because the yellow one had to do a barrel roll last turn to escape the asteroid. So I did not want to turn my firing arcs off of this pipe because if I had banked with either one of them, the arcs would have been in an odd position.
Okay. And so Luke does the Talon roll here, bringing that firing arc back around on Ahsoka, and I'm going to fast forward it
Clearly
here.
not the best moves on my part.
Ahsoka takes half points here. I think you rolled. Yeah, you had a shot back at Luke, and this is where Luke as an in-game piece really came into play. Here, that high initiative in-game piece for Luke.
Yeah,
so Ahsoka took
right.
half.
Yep. His ships only had 1 hull each at this point. His other ones, Luke was undamaged. I still had a chance to win at this point.
I think
sure.
yellow was still full health there. Green was at half. So we'll just fast forward here a little bit to see what happens.
Okay, yeah, all right. I see where we are.
So you did a 2 hard, bringing that red arc around.
You're lucky that fit.
I know he was worried about it. I wasn't worried. I know those arcs.
Okay, so right here with Ahsoka, you did the barrel roll boost, I think. That was really awesome. You arc dodged that.
This is what cost me the game.
Well, not quite here.
So if I had decided to just run with her and done a wide 3 arc, I probably could have avoided Luke's arc when he spun around. I took a calculated risk. I decided to keep her in the battle. I knew there was a risk that Luke would spin around like that. But I just decided to keep her in the battle, and it cost me.
So it looks like I think Ahsoka had a shot here. Yeah, you had a range 2 shot.
2.
And you took 1 shield off of yellow.
Yep.
All right, going back.
Fast forward, Ted.
So what were you thinking here with Ahsoka? You saw these ships facing the other direction. Tell me what was in your mind here with your maneuvers for the next round for your ships.
Yeah. That's about what I was explaining a while ago. I knew that Luke had the ability to spin around here. And if I decided to run with Ahsoka, I might have been able to dodge an arc. But I made the choice to take a calculated risk and see if I could slip in behind his yellow Z95 here. And ultimately, I think this is probably what cost me the game. He was able to predict my aggressive move and use it against me, and made a great choice to spin Luke around here and really put Ahsoka in a poor spot.
Yeah. So I see the green Z95 went out because he was already at half points. I think he was just trying to protect points there
No,
because
he
he
only had
saw
15 minutes.
he saw these arcs coming around, and so Ahsoka, you did a what was that, a 2-bank? Then you decided to.
Yeah, I think so. And then a 2-bank and I think a barrel roll and a boost coming up. But if I had done a 3-bank, then I might have been able to avoid Luke's arc when he spins around here shortly.
Yeah,
And
and
I
you
even ended
you
up putting
also
myself out of arc, which was a painful humiliation on added on.
yeah, I don't think you missed. I don't think you caught the yellow in your firing arc there. So yeah, Luke did a 3 Talon, spun around, and you were out of force and out of everything there. Luke rolled 3 hits and a crit, and against a defenseless Ahsoka, he rolled 2 evades. So Ahsoka takes a hit crit.
Just enough to do the trick, yeah.
Yeah. So there goes Ahsoka.
Ooh.
So
Before we
that's,
get, I mean, obviously it's already pretty late in the this bat rep, but we do need to do a dad joke. Steven, do you have anything prepared, or do I need to get one?
I can pull one up.
I've got
So
one.
this is where the
all right.
sweet.
It's a
this
simple
is-
one. It's probably one everybody's heard.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
You ready?
We're ready. Excited.
All right. 2 atoms are walking down the street. One looks at the other and he goes, "Oh no, I've lost an electron." And the other atom looks at him and says, "Are you sure?" And the first atom says, "Yes, I'm positive."
That's
All
good.
right, I like that. All right,
was
that is
good.
the. I think you're the first person besides us to do a dad joke on our stream.
Yes.
It is a monumentous occasion.
All right. So Ahsoka got killed. The Arc 170
yeah,
here
Ahsoka died.
shooting
Boo.
at who? I think you were shooting at the green one. No.
Trying to take that last shield, or no? I can't see. His shield's already gone. Excuse me.
He took 1 more damage off of green. Didn't quite push it through. I think yellow had a range 3 obstructed shot back at red.
Oh man, you were so close. 9 points off.
I know it, right?
Yeah, this is where the game swapped and the points lead.
Yeah.
Ahsoka couldn't handle it by herself out there. Yeah, the arc dodged that. Still no damage on the red arc, which is pretty impressive. So the green Z came around the rock.
How many minutes are left here? Can y'all tell?
It says there's less than 10 minutes in the
9.
game. Yeah, nine and a half. Yellow Z came up, and here's another thing that I coming up that I was confused about. You had yellow arc at yellow Z. And you had a target lock on it, but you did not fire your advanced proton torpedo.
Oh, I think I had already fired them both, honestly.
Nope.
You probably forgot to flip.
You had only fired red at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity, which potentially, I don't know, which potentially could have flopped the points, there if you would have killed that yellow one, because you could have one-shotted yellow there, because he had 3 damage left, five dice against
Interesting. 2. I'm surprised I would miss a range 1 proton shot.
Yep. Yeah, I remember when I was watching it, I was like, oh, another advanced proton torpedo, but you only poured out 4 dice, and I was like, oh man, come on, Adam. But you know, game's already over. Doesn't matter anymore.
All right, let's see what happens. I don't remember at this point.
So you rolled hit or crit, focus, blank.
Target lock.
So you got 2 hits and a crit, and he rolled an evade, focus.
Oh, yeah.
So if you would have rolled...
That 1 extra hit would have done the job, man.
Yeah, if you would have rolled another hit and a crit, and changed 1 to a crit, you could have potentially killed yellow, which was 22 points, or which was another 11 points, actually.
Yeah.
So red shoots at Luke.
Well, that's why you do these battle reps, fellas.
Yep. See how you did, what you did. Yellow took another damage there, took a crit. I think it was a damaged engine.
Yeah. Yep. A slow, hard death here.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, this is where yellow goes bye-bye. 2 hits against a blank. Yellow battalion says bye.
But he died right beside his brother, that's for sure.
So if you would have killed yellow there, he wouldn't have been able to shoot you back. Therefore, you would have had 27 points on the board.
Yeah.
So 27, the difference in 27 and 11.
I'd be surprised though that I didn't use that. I wonder if I just forgot to flip the charge earlier in the game.
I think you only used red.
It's possible. I remember having trouble getting in range 1 with one of my arcs, so you could be right there.
And this is so red was sitting in a pretty bad spot right here, and you had to move before Luke. So you bumped Luke.
Yeah, he was.
Luke did a Talon roll here. Arc dodged into range 1. Rolls 2 crits.
Yeah.
So it takes 2 shields.
And
I'm just kind of speeding up the rest of the game here.
No problem.
So yeah, both of those guys had 1 damage left.
Yeah, I know.
That's always unfortunate with Z95s. It's like they only have 4 to go through, but they stay alive somehow. So you rolled 1 hit with a target lock and the same result. And I think you were firing at yellow, actually. So let's see. I think you did take out yellow.
Yep. Because he did 4K.
Yes, you did. So that was more points on the board. So it was 141 to 127.
So but not quite enough to catch up, though.
Yeah, but if yellow were gone there, you could have taken that shot at green instead, which
Yeah.
would have been another 11 points. And if you hadn't have
Now,
had your other arc taken
even
out,
if I had killed green, though, it wouldn't have been enough points. The real loss was the bad move with Ahsoka that put me 24 points
yeah.
down.
Well, I mean, if yellow were still alive and you would have ran with yellow, that would have been the difference in the game, I think. If yellow arc were alive, but again, I'm gonna repeat this as before. You did really awesome this
Yep,
game. I
could
mean,
be, could be.
4 against 6 ships here, and you just hammered through them.
Thanks, man. You're too kind, too kind.
Yeah, I think that you did a great job. So I know at 8 months, I definitely wasn't that good.
Oh, well, thanks so much, fellas. I really appreciate it, and I've had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, thank you for being on the Dad Gaming team.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yep.
And representing our stream channel. That this was the conclusion of the game. They were just chatting it up after the game was over here. Thank you for watching the stream. Looks like we had a handful of people on tonight, about 10 or 12. Yeah. So
Appreciate you joining us.
that's pretty
Thanks,
much it.
everybody.
Thanks for letting us stream your recorded game, Adam.
Oh,
And
you got it, sir.
we will-
Thank you for the dad joke. We
Yeah.
super appreciate it. That was actually a good one. I like it. I have
that was
it.
Right.
That was good. That was really good. All right.
right,
We're
my
gonna
friends.
call it out here.
Have a great night.
Yeah, you too. Lee, do you want to call it out?
Sure, sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.